Hey guys, how you going? Happy New Year to everybody. All right, we're going to see who is coming out. Gemini. All right, Gemmy Gems, this is for you, mate. There's a blessed be, a blessings proceed. Okay, so the ability to be able to proceed or step forward or continue on could be paramount to a situation here. I just heard the word liability. That could be involved in some way. You may feel that way, or that could actually be a deal. But keep focused, keep your eyes on the prize, all right? So someone just said a stern attention to detail, all right? So that could be involved. That might be in your best interest, all right? I'm just going to quickly maneuver the fan because it's still really hot over here. Right. And we'll hope for the best, all right? So we're going to get started. We're going to start off with spellcasters. I hope you guys are being well. Listen to yourself. It's coming through as well. I'm getting a sensation in the right ear that talks about masculine energy, okay, and action, putting appropriate steps in action. And I just heard the word stages as well. That could be a bit of a deal, however that's speaking to you. Oh my goodness. I just had scientific overload here for someone. And study up. There's a studying up. There's a studying up. All right, that could be a bit of a deal for you. What a classic. My goodness, I love it. I love it. All right, so first we've got the Three of Wands in reverse here. Three of Wands talks about, okay, I just heard physical vitality here for somebody that could be involved in some way. Just take on board the messages which are few and just discard the rest. So this talks about future vision, having a firm sense of sight, okay, and self as well. And it's a passion, action orientated card, okay, so seeing into the future and taking appropriate steps to get there, right? For someone here, it's still in the base levels. Groundwork needs to be done or has been done or, you know, is being done right now. And the ability to be able to achieve, and they just said paramount. Okay, so have a look at these things. Make sure you've got a firm footing, firm grounding. Safety, security, stability is actually coming through as well. House, home, and family. They just showed me a house. Okay, so this could be touching you on that level as well. They just said blessed be, and I'm seeing a movement forward, okay, into the future. And I just heard into the now, which is actually quite fascinating, right? So you might be getting your Eckhart Tolle on, mate. And a sense of peace, okay, within the present moment. That is amazing. I feel like something may have been upended here. It could be anything, a relationship agreement, a contract or whatever. But this is a slow and steady movement forward, knowing what it is that we want and the ability to be able to proceed, right? This does call for balance. Okay, so a few cards fell out. We've got the card of Sagittarius here. This is temperance, okay? Sagittarius may or may not be involved. Bringing things into a state of balance. I just heard overloaded. Someone may have been overloaded in some way. That could have been a bit of a deal. But this is, I just heard namaste and bringing things into a state of balance now, okay? Communication values. They're showing me Mercury. So this is mercurial energy. That could be involved in some way as well. Communication, but there's some sort of blocking attempt, maybe. There could be something of that nature, or not being able to communicate. But there's a good result here. Overall, it feels like a good result, so don't be stressing. We've got the King of Cups here. That's it. My throat chakra's gone, guys. So this could be about communication. All right. So we've got the King of Cups here. It talks about Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. He seems to be within his power, which is great. And I just said taking steps forward, okay, to be able to achieve. Holy crap. All right, we've got the Three of Swords here. I just heard destined to be and destined to become, okay, and I just heard fire sign. Installed, okay. Interesting. So we've got some sort of pain here with the Three of Swords. Okay, this can be physical. They're still saying things like physical vitality and things of that nature. Blood. Someone might be going through testing right now, but normally this talks about pain on whatever level, physical, mental, emotional. Normally it's within the physical or mental realms here, but better days ahead regarding this. With the Chariot next to it, this talks about bringing things into a state of balance and moving things forward, okay? Just remember that you're in control of the reins, and there's heavy balancing acts here, okay? So look into this. If you need guidance, try to bring things into a state of balance here. Communication, and I just heard cut off again. This is amazing, okay? So look into this, guys. It seems to be significant. We've got the Four of Wands here, which talks about community, bonding. This can mean things such as real estate, celebrations. The key word here is community, commitment, and bonding. Okay, it seems to be within its power regarding this. All right, moving forward into the new for someone here, or moving forward into the future. That resonates more, so future there. If this is you, we're going to do you an angels. They just said believe and succeed. Believe and succeed, right? So get into that, you know, if you're struggling, but take the time out. Like if you need the time out to reground or recenter, or, you know, get back on top of your game to be able to, you know, find focus and a goal here. And I just heard relationship and status quo. So they might be key aspects there, something to take into consideration, and the word account is coming through. Okay, we've got blessings of abundance, which seems to be significant, paramount to the situation it feels, having enough finances, and I just heard financial reward here for someone, so blessings are coming in. Now for somebody here, they just said blessing in disguise. That could have been a bit of a deal, but whether we can actually access or, you know, see this right now is anybody's guess. Okay, this could be struggleville, but if you're having, you know, struggles with this, letting it go might be paramount to the situation. We've got peaceful in the reverse here, and I actually feel like there's an unpeacefulness and unsettledness, perhaps not sure, not knowing how to go about things or move forward. I'm seeing, they're showing me someone that's kind of standing there and then putting a foot out and then going, nah, and then, you know, turning the other way and then putting a foot out and going, nah. Okay, so that could be a bit of a deal. Unsurety, but they just said wise decision in reverse. Okay, so we're talking about making an appropriate choice here, a wise decision. Just take the time out necessary to be able to achieve good results, right? There's motivation here, self-sacrifice here, and selfish motivations here as well, okay? Now, bring it all back to self. We're only responsible for oneself, and doing the best that we can regarding this situation. But letting this, this feeling of vulnerability or, you know, unpeacefulness, to let it go and surrender seems to be paramount to the process. Okay, so if that's speaking to you, look into these things. It might help you within the mental levels. They're saying coming to peace with these things, right? We've got look deeper in the reverse, challenging times, obstacles perhaps. This is either it's a matter of fact apparently. All right, so for someone here it's a matter of fact. All right, but we've either got looking deeper within the situation, which is where I'm kind of leaning here. Someone's taking the time out to look deeper. Otherwise, this is a continuation of these things, and things going like painful experiences or whatever going over and over and over again, and it's a cycle. And they just said a little bit of history repeating. Okay, so we may want to look deeper. If you feel like you're stuck in a rut or things are just going around and around and around and around, take the time out, have a look deeper. They're saying life lessons here, and what is this trying to teach me? Okay, so if you're into all, and I just heard namaste again. So, you know, if you're into this, like self-improvement game or whatever, or spirituality, this may be, you know, a reason to look deeper. All right, and see things from a different perspective. They're saying perceptions, objective truths, stuff like that. Okay, what's on the bottom of the deck? Wheel of Fortune. I just started pulling, right? So the wheel is turning in your favor, guys. This is a overtone of energy, you know, regarding those cards and this reading, I feel. But the wheel is turning within your favor. Now, when the opportunity or the blessings, they're still saying things like blessing in disguise, okay? But when these things come in for you, it's always a 50-50 split, okay? So it's how you're going to, you know, use this. And are we going to say yes to the fact? Are we going to say no to the fact? Are we going to take it in our stride? You know what I mean? But there seems to be, they're saying blessings. There's blessings and blessings of abundance coming in for someone. So how are we going to use it? It is a detriment to be worried about what other people think, okay? And I just heard the word deterrent as well. So you may be feeling like some sort of deterrent, okay? So please cleanse, ground, and protect your energy if you're feeling that way. Otherwise, allowing your heart to be your guide. We're going to come out the other side of winner. I just picked up on significant heartbreak then. My heart chakra closed right off and it actually hurt. It felt like a stabbing pain, like it was in the energetic levels, but it could be speaking to you in whatever way. And they're saying self-sacrifice, okay? So there seems to be a fair bit of maybe emotional pain there, but they're actually saying trauma of the heart chakra there. It's something that needs looking at maybe, and healing on a level, okay? So if that's speaking to you, it could be, you know, it's the next step forward for somebody here, but somebody just said, and brushing it off, okay? So it's a catalyst on your journey to achieve good results. They're saying putting the work in, and it feels very motivational. They're saying, you know, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and heaven loves you very much. Okay, they just showed me a person here who's actually, you know, on their knees basically, and there's like heavy symbolism here, though it could be legit, and there was angels either side of you and picking you up, like up off the ground, and, you know, supporting you and loving you, right? That could be a bit of a deal, but heaven is, if this is you, heaven's definitely watching over you. There's guardian angels here, and I just heard Michael. Okay, so Archangel Michael, talk to him if you're into this sort of stuff. He's the angel of protection and whatnot. So have a look at these things. Gabrielle is here as well, to help with communication and anything on the love levels, it feels. Okay, with they actually just said heart chakra communications. That's wow, that's interesting, right? And the word transcribing just came through as well. So that writing down aspect, or, you know, whatever else. Emotional fulfillment seems to be paramount to the situation. All right, so we've got Gazelle in reverse. Gazelle talks about a knowingness or an expectancy. It doesn't seem to be within its power either way. Anyway up, and I just said anyway goes. All right, so this is a deal. So we may have taken the time out. Okay, and they're saying the ability to move forward is paramount within the situation. This kind of insinuates that there is a movement forward or a setback, maybe, depending where you are, or you may be feeling this way. They're saying once bitten, twice shy, a learning experience regarding this. So we've got the camel in the reverse, which talks about emotional fulfillment, and it's just like, when the hell is my emotional oasis ever going to arrive? They're still saying it's a detriment to be worried about what other people think, okay, regarding a certain circumstance. So try to bring it all back home and bring it back to self if you can, to achieve good results. But this camel thing, all right, doesn't seem to be within its power, which is a good sign, okay? We may be feeling better about a certain circumstance. This could be possibly connected to workplace, getting things done, a sense of accomplishment here, but also there seems to be a multi-aspect with the bee. Okay, bee does talk about teamwork. I did just hear busybody as well. However, that's speaking to you. It could actually be literal. You could be quite busy. But bees do their thing, work together, and come back home to create the liquid gold, right? So this could be multi-aspects, multi-facets, multi-scenarios. All right, that's interesting, and possibly teamwork regarding this. But this is a solo journey here for someone, apparently, and better days to come. All right, we've got Octopus in the reverse. Octopus talks about using your head, using your heart, intuition, being all over things, and getting a grasp. I'm really picking up on the grasping, the holding of something here. Time to let go here for someone, and achieve good results by having faith and trust within the process. But please use intelligence within the situation. With this here, it feels like something's out of balance. Okay, so with the octopus, we're talking about using your head, using your heart, all right, within the situation. So use intelligence within the situation. And I just said the word ignorance, all right? There could be ignorance regarding this situation, and I don't know who that's talking about, or what do you call it? Like, I don't know whether it's to do with you or to do with somebody else, but study up on these things. Like, if this is you, or if you're sweeping things under the carpet, have a good look into these things, all right? We're going to do some Ascended Masters. They're saying it's paramount to your journey of success, okay? Whatever the hell you're trying to achieve regarding this, right? Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. So it could have been either way, as in like, you know, either using I can't say too much intelligence, but there's something out of balance here, all right? So we've got follow your heart. It's in the reverse. It doesn't seem to be within its power. They just said this is a tale of two cities, so there could be two cities, two aspects. I just had two longings. That's weird. In reverse, apparently. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But following your heart, they're saying allowing your intuition to be your guide regarding this. There is like a jump on board, but it's about balancing both aspects, guys, and bringing these things into a state of balance. We seem to have some sort of motivation here regarding the you can do it. And overall, it actually feels quite good. And they just said, you know, it's a catalyst in your journey to pick yourself up and continue to move forward. Okay, there's a missed opportunity here for someone, but that's okay. All right, getting back on board. Someone here is getting with the times, which is fantastic. And Oh, I'm seeing several different things. They're showing me like people leaving either people behind or moving away from certain situations or circumstances here. They just said trading places, spaces and locations, allocations here for someone. That could be involved, all right? But just see if this is coming from a higher space, if this is for your best interest type deal. They're really encouraging, and it's like a little nudge here to come from a good space if you can and do what's right for you. Using divine love, they're saying though, okay? So tapping into the love with maintaining balance, okay, with maintaining balance and oh my goodness, there's so much information coming through. Intelligence regarding this situation. I just heard the words no more, and you may be feeling like this, like a no more, I've had enough type deal. Okay, so there's a rebalancing with that Chariot card to move forward into the future regarding this, okay? So just take the time out necessary if you need. Paperwork here for someone. They're showing you paperwork. Pay attention to the details here for someone. This could touch us on a financial level. I did just see the golden egg on the bottom of the deck before I put the other cards on. This could be touching us on an emotional or an investment nature. The key word here is investment. This normally does talk about finances, so it doesn't have to apply. Breaking rules. Someone might be breaking the rules. This could be for the greater good of all or otherwise, but just look into the fine print, all right? Look into the fine print. And, you know, they're saying getting a game plan on regarding this, accessing the information, receiving the information, bringing it all back home, assessing it, and moving forward, right? So we're going to do some Psychic Tarot for the Heart now. Well, that's heaps. This is a learning and growing experience, guys. Oh my goodness, yeah, okay. So someone's learning, like this is strong personal growth game, it feels, guys. Okay, all right. Here we go. I'm just going to have a sip of water. So, somebody's coming out the other side a winner, but we've got awaiting results. It's in the reverse, okay? So I feel like someone's actually received some sort of results. It could be a payout, it could be anything, waiting for something to occur maybe. There's two sides to this. Like I'm feeling like in some circumstances this is you've already received the results of whatever the hell you were waiting for, and then for somebody else we're sitting back waiting, but they're saying the power of now, the power of now, okay? So try not to get too hung up on waiting for results, okay? Try to be at peace with these terms and conditions while you're waiting, all right? And I just heard the words waiting game, okay? We've got take the lead. They are saying things like, I've got to say it, selfish motivations. That could have been a bit of a deal. There's also something about igniting fires, or igniting a fire within, but that could be any fire. But they're saying it's a catalyst in your journey to achieve good results to do with personal self-motivation, okay? They're saying free will is installed regarding this, and they're saying personal benefits. This may need looking at, coming from a space of light, love, and endurance, apparently. That's fantastic, all right? It's a catalyst in your journey, all right? On another scale, this talks about angers, frustrations, not being able to do anything about something and feeling that, like it's flat out. We've got reach out, and it's in the reverse. This could be connected. They're still saying it's a tale of two cities. So it's connected to reaching out. But someone's self-growth game is strong. All right, so that's amazing. Keep up the good work if this is you. Now, I feel like at the moment someone seems to be stuck in a lull. You may not be able to see the good or the blessings within this situation, but time's going to tell of good results. We've got success and growth. It's in the reverse. They're saying challenging times overcome, and also to challenging times indicated here for someone, but you're going to know if this is you. This talks about the ability to be able to achieve, step up, stand out, take a stand, and they're still saying things like igniting a flame. So there seems to be some sort of flame ignition, but they're saying full steam ahead regarding this, but coming to peace with these terms and conditions, right? We've got refusing to see in the reverse. The helmet of stubbornness is coming off. This is Taurian energy, though it may or may not be involved. But somebody's wising up to a situation or wising up to a fact regarding something, and it could be touching us on the financial levels, okay? If this is not talking about finances, this is about achieving great heights. I just heard back to the drawing board here for someone. That could have been a deal. This is a realistic approach. This is a truthful perspective, having an honest look at things to be able to achieve good results. This is directly connected to the past here for someone. Okay, so this is about what paid out, what came about, what the payoff was, basically, and we're learning to discern these things now. They're showing me time, like divine timing, or it's a timing effect. It's something to do with time here. We've got solar plexus chakra in the reverse here for someone, but for somebody here it's within its power. We're talking about willpower, strength, a firm sense of self, moral boundaries, ethics, things of that nature. Okay, and I feel for somebody here, if you're struggling with self-esteem or willpower or anything like that, work on the solar plexus chakra may be of benefit for you. Otherwise, I'm really feeling someone really standing firm within their own power, and they just said selfish motivations dissolved. Okay, and resolved. Okay, so there's a dissolving aspect and a resolving aspect here, and it's a catalyst on your journey to be able to achieve good results coming from a higher space of love, basically love, but knowing who you are and your own self-worth, right? Not bending over backwards, right? And I'm getting someone getting pushed around, like you may have felt like you're being pushed around or something like that. Now, if you can't stand up for yourself, that's to do with an imbalance in the solar plexus chakra. So have a good look into these things, guys. But I almost feel like that's in the past for somebody here. We've got seek the truth. This is looking at multi-aspects. We may have realized something. Okay, we may have realized something. And somebody has the capacity to be able to look deeper regarding something here. Okay, light's going to be shone upon a topic here for someone. If you're waiting for results, it will be shone, all right? So don't be stressing, but all in due time and due course regarding this. There seems to be some sort of veil of illusion which is lifting, okay, and it's actually seeing things, it's like with fresh eyes. So they're showing me like the fresh eye deal, but it's an honest perspective. It's an honest looking at these things and weighing things up too. This is multi-aspected, okay. We've got find balance within the situation. This is a closing of a cycle, okay, and achieving good results through, it's basically saying goodbye to the past. Which is fascinating, okay? So if someone's done this and it's within its power, all right, there's a cycle completing regarding this, and there's some sort of emotional overtone as well, which either needs looking at or using discernment within this. Like this could have been a game factor, a playing factor regarding this situation, okay? But someone's achieving good results and moving forward, okay, regarding this situation. On a side note, we've got love abounds, and it's in the reverse. This talks about dropping into the heart and a space of observance, okay? The all-seeing eye is coming through, and they're saying allowing your heart to be a guide, but intelligence is needed, okay, regarding this. Taking the time out necessary. I feel like with it in the reverse, somebody's actually taken the time out to come from a better space or a better place to be able to achieve good results. I'm actually picking up on healing of the heart chakra as well, guys. So there's personal healing which is being done. They're showing me the petals of the heart chakra, and they're showing me a little bright white light, like it's almost like a raining down. It's beautiful. It's like a magical mist type thing, but it's almost like photons, like anyway, sorry, it's hard to explain these things, but it's actually a showering of bright white light into the heart chakra, which is beautiful. And it's I just said self-healing. It's healing on a level, guys. It's healing on a level. You may be, this is a wake-up call for someone. It could be a wake-up call for someone, but it's healing, right? There's good things going on. So if this is you, we're going to get you some angels. They did just say blessings proceed regarding this. We've got sweetness, sweetness in the reverse here for someone, so time out, and they're showing me a time out, right? It could be a bit of a deal. We may be struggling to tap into these things. I'm actually picking up on someone like too nice for their own good. That could be a deal too. You may feel this way, but this is a learning experience, okay? Emotional and healthy boundaries regarding something. We've got future vision. okay, involved within this, and they just showed me the word evolution, okay, so this could be evolving, this could be about your own personal evolution, coming from a knowingness or a higher space to be able to achieve. All right, I'm getting like a frustration, like, and that comes back to the take the lead in reverse, okay? There could be semi-toxic energy regarding this situation. There could be certain frustrations. Battling against all odds just came through. They're showing me the Seven of Wands card, all right? But you're in a good position to win it, mate. You're in a good position to win it. We've got safe travels, okay, in the reverse. Doesn't seem to be within its power. This is talking about trips, travels, journeys, visits, visitational rights here for someone. Okay, but it doesn't seem to be within its power. Okay, this can be talking about literal travels, symbolic travels, even just through life. Okay, is it a blessing? Is it a curse? I just heard blessing in disguise here for someone. So just trust the fact. Okay, but we may never know, you know, why this was a blessing in disguise. But just know, you know, it's happened within your highest good. But they're saying that there needs to be either some sort of healing or letting go or rebalancing and retensioning and holding the reins within the situation to be able to achieve good results. Okay, we've got healthful eating, and they fell out together. This could be about what you're consuming on a level and what you're trying to achieve, nurture and grow. They're saying self-sustainability. Self-sustainability. That could be a bit of a deal. Now, there's an umming and ahhing which is going on here, and it's a, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. They're showing me that person again, taking that one step in this direction, going, nah, and then taking it, nah. All right, so try to reground if you can, and you can take your time. Like, they're saying take your time, but hurry up. You may feel pushed for time, but there seems to be some sort of divine process. The wheel is turning, they're saying. The wheels are turning. They just showed me the mechanics. They just showed me cogs, okay, of like the mechanics of life and stuff. So things are actually moving forward regardless of, they're actually giving me words such as like illusions. It's like being caught within the mind, current trends, stuff like that. But things are moving forward regardless. And it's a process, it's a journey, okay, to be able to achieve good results. So they're giving me the word haphazard here, and that could be a bit of a deal. Could be taking the plunge, diving in without thinking things through, but that's okay because it's learning experience, and they're saying love and light here, and but they're saying knowing that good things come to those who wait. So this is really quite a balancing out aspect, Gem Gems. So blessings proceed, guys. This is like personal learning. It's personal faith. It kind of feels like a testing. Well, it is a testing. I just heard testing, 1, 2, 3, right? So this could be about anything of those values, and in the auditory fields as well, and listening to ourselves. But you are supported here, like you're supported from the other side, and they're showing me that, right? The angels, they're right behind you, they're backing you up, they feel like security guards. You got one on each shoulder. I just saw someone actually have their own wings as well, so there seems to be an angel in the house, right? So it's a deal, all right? Know your worth. Know your value, okay? And it is a self-healing process as well, but please, look at these things. If you require any, you know, external guidance or help, put those appropriate steps in place, like whether it's on the physical levels to get yourself out of a bloody situation. All right, put those appropriate steps in place to be able to achieve, okay? They're saying financial reward is on the way for someone, but you need to focus and knuckle down. You need to get right down to business, okay, to be able to achieve good results here. But they are saying taking the time out to achieve. Take the time out to achieve, all right? But I feel it, moving forward into the fresh, moving forward into the new. I just said new year, all right? And bloody, Merry Christmas energy is still coming through. But it seems to be a catalyst on your journey to be able to continue on your path, being true to yourself regarding some sort of situation here. So we're just going to do a quick little Ascended Masters. We're on 28 minutes. Someone's biding their time here, okay, until maybe things become apparent or something of that nature. We've got right. Okay, so this talks about communications, and they just said intelligence with this. Okay, so anything of communication, whether it be writing communications such as, you know, messenger, emails, stuff like that. Social media here for someone, bloody watch out, okay? Just watch out. Pay attention to the details and what it is you're trying to achieve regarding this situation, okay? But this is also talking about contracts, There's law firms here for someone, the finer details, the fine print. Make sure you get a battle plan installed about how you're going to play it. But this is achieving good results through, I just said lack and limitation here for someone, but getting all the information, getting all the facts, and using that to your best creative potential, apparently, or creative ability, or your ability just in general. We've got you as seeing this situation accurately. Someone needs to cleanse their third eye, which would be fantastic for your journey. Okay, so look into these things. Healing meditations here for someone. Okay, so look into that if you feel like you've got an emotional blockage or anything to do with the third eye chakra or crown. All right, this is crown as well. Have a good look into these things. You may want to seek professional help. A kinesiologist, Reiki channel. Anything of that nature, okay? They're saying a practitioner here. A practitioner may be able to help you on your journey, okay? But regarding this situation, this is about taking the time out, bringing all the information back home and knowing that this is what's crack-a-lack and this is what's going on. There's heavy intuition regarding this, guys. Like this moon, it's like moon, it's almost like a super moon vibe, guys. Try not to get caught up or swept away in the emotional overtones as well. This is about keeping yourself in check, not getting swept up or caught away with the wind, and having a firm sense of self within the situation and using earth-based energy to reground, okay, and feeling that and going, yes, you know what I mean, and feeling sure about this, okay? So do what it is you feel regarding this circumstance. They're still saying heaven's on your side. Heaven is watching over you regarding this situation. Wonderland, oasis, fruits, growing. There's a heavy growing vibe here, guys, and it's a delight. Apparently it's a delight. Okay, oh my goodness. All right, guys, I've got to leave it there. I hope this helped you on your journey, but namaste is coming through, so namaste. Okay, I bow to you in sacred service and duty, and it is a beautiful process, guys. My heart's bursting. I hope you can feel it. I wish you many blessings for the new year, and just take it as it comes, guys. I love you so much. I'll see you soon. All right, see you.